Kickoff moments away here at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, a good one in store here between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Seattle Seahawks. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Come on, 19, Tiger, 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Gun now for Milroe. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Okay, ready?
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
19 right, 79 Broncos. Warriors.
From the gun, Milroe. That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hawk, step, come 19, come 19, Dragon 6.
Here's Milroe, 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the red zone now. Finds him on the slant. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for Brock as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Got it. Ready?
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
70 range. Like, go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Forced out to his right. And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
The charisma at stake when you're prime. The paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Three. Trap to 60. Trap 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick.
Back to throw. Cut along the left sideline, but he did seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested.
We're probably going to see a third pass now here.
Cowboy 80.
Man in motion here. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. They connect on the trick play. He's brought down. What a surprise with the double pass there. Gets him a first down. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down. Looking to throw here. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
60 Vikings.
Tight end in motion left.
Ready.
Third and long for him here. He finds Johnston. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first. We started a string of incompletions, Brock. You've told me this before. Getting that first one to connect feels really good.
Yeah, it just kind of settles you down and everybody else around you. Not too different than seeing the ball go through the net or make a nice birdie putt. Yeah, you just want to gain some confidence.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Come on. Let's go.
It's on the turn. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
19, Dragon 60.
Milrow with it on first. Complete. It's Horton. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They're set up at the 35 now.
18, Panther 11.
First down throw here for Milrow. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up. And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
19 tight. 18, run.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. And in the hands of Horton, complete. They're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a pickup of 11. And the Seahawks will have a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
79 Broncos, 60 Bobcats, Cup 19.
Milrow from the gun. Horton down the field, and he's got it. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. About 29 yards on first down. And a fresh set of downs on its way.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ready.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Dragons, go!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. For 3 yards on the right side. And And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Pioneer, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60.
In the red zone on first. Now he'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19, 60 Bison, 19 Lions. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Lions. Ready.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on the play. It's 4th down.
Offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Here we go. Shot. Panther 60. Panther 60. 70 Timberwolf. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Let's go. 70 Lions. Bronco 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 70 Red.
Trying for it with Milrow. Near the goal line. And they stop him. No touchdown. No first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
70.
He misfired on that one. It's behind his man.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ready, set.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80.
Has him on the quick hitter. Now he's off of the left sideline. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
I've seen a lot of plays in the playbook. I don't think I've seen a play designated for a 98, 99-yard touchdown, but you will take it. That defense, I think they were over-aggressive, and the offense made a pay in a big-time way.
Dicker on now for the PAT. He connects on the extra point try. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Chooses to bring this one out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Trap 60, trap 60.
No row, now to throw. To the left, he's got a roll on. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Dose of the bring-up offense here. Shotgun now for Milrow. Jump pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
Okay,
About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at second and pretty short.
19 Lions.
From the gun, Milrow. Looking downfield, snapped by Arroyo. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
70 Timberwolves, 79 Broncos. Down, 60 Bobcats, 6 Cowboys.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19, Cup 19, Cup 19, Buffalo 18.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Dragon 60. Trap 50, trap 60. Warrior 70. Reload. Hey, smash Broncos. Ready?
Working from his end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
19, here we Cougar 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Throwing again here from the end zone. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this third down is unsuccessful. Does not get to that line. Looked for a moment like he might get there, but oh, fourth down coming up.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. They've got a man in motion. Here's Jones. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory. A touchdown all but gifted to them here as they take over 1st and goal.
Cougar 19.
And off to Walker from the gun. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Working quickly here.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60, Warrior 70, Buffalo, Mustang 19.
To throw, here's Milrow. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. The Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Cup 19, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
3rd down from the gun. Balled in by Rule on the right side. And he will not get them to that marker. And all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's 4th and goal.
Bronco 80. Hawk, 70 range, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 19 tight, 18 Biden, 79, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
To the air, Milrow. And he won't come through on 4th and goal. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on, hey, go.
Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Some nice breathing room acquired that last play. They've got 2nd and 6 now from the 6.
60 by 6.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. He's going to have them up to that 23. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chargers will have a first. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
18 Cardinal.
Now a run here with Amari on Hampton. He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
17 yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
This defensive battle has reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Chargers, who have first and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This time he's looking to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Back to throw now. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down, a couple more chances to make up for it.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They're going play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Hey, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Putting a receiver in motion.
19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, smash. Mustang 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That's complete to Johnston, out right. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
On the set.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. Running back, motioning right. He's dropping back to throw. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Chance by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field.
He's got it inside the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead just before halftime.
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. They send a man in motion.
18, 5 in. 18, Radler, 18, Radler. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Cup 19, Cup 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Airing it out to start this drive. Downfield, and he has McCulkey. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35.
Go.
Here's a quick pass, caught outright, and just gets back to the line of scrimmage. LA uses a timeout here. It's second, and they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
19, 60 ball check, 60 ball, trap 50, trap 60. Check, hurt, reload. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Caught, nice game left side. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 on the 24-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Come on. Hey. Gotta be Lions. Mustang 19.
Throwing it again here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, one play remaining in this half. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play. Man, it's going to be a field goal try. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash. Dicker connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Makes the score
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he came up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
70 Timberwolves.
Staying on the ground with Jones. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Cowboy 80. Hurt. Go street.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Cup 19.
They motion a receiver left. Quick throw is caught. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, that right there, Kate, that is the epitome of trust. And trust in your big physical tight end. Throwing his way into double coverage. You may question the decision when the ball leaves his hands, but it's tough to question when it produces results like that.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Air it out on 3rd. This one's caught. And they make the tackle at the 38. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go. Panther 60.
And these drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss again. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll pass it this time. He brings it in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
70 Lions. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate. You really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. 4th down. The offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Ready. 19-18.
Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Has it in close. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Offense in the hurry up here.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready.
1st down throw here from Milrow. Gets him on the end route. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. It's a pickup of 26. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
18,
Milrow with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors, 76, Buffalo, trap 60, trap 60, go.
Milrow from the gun. And he'll score a touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Myers to add the PAT.
Jason Myers for the extra point.
The point after splits the upright. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. To line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Man in motion here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagles!
Pass play coming here. Connecting on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 16 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a first.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready?
Out of the gun, a gift to Jones.
The ball carried by number 2. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Motioning the tight end now. 2nd down pass play coming. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Viking 18. 79 Broncos.
He's going to throw it. Throw is caught. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. 3/4 in the books from this one. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, it's headed the other way.
Okay.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now Seattle going to call its 2nd timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. Second down now, they need 7.
Cowboy 80. Come on. Third. Let's go.
And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So the penalty is going to back them up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Backed up by an unforced error, and this is 3rd and 7.
Let's go now. Hey, press all 80. 18, Pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fourth, offense staying out there for this.
Here we go, set 19 Lions.
Desperation time here. He connects downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready?
They'll run here with Jay. Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the Seahawks have it. He's off to the races. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. He cuts it left, finds some open space. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. They come up with a stand in the red zone, Brock, and that defense, you could just tell, they were on a mission, not just to force that fumble, but to do even more damage on that turnover.
I think we can hear the coaches up here in the booth scoop and score. I think you can read the lips of the players on the sideline scoop and score. There was no thought to just fall on that one. It hit the deck and everybody's eyes looked all the way down the field at the other end zone. And they worked in unison to set up a massive, massive scoop and score touchdown.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
60 Vikings.
I'll start with a gift to Jones. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He's got a man in motion. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Third and just 2 to go. Spot. We'll keep paying for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's Jones off the pistol give. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Let's go now. Ready.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Come on, come on.
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the 1st.
Got it. Ready?
7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Ready. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Setting up to throw. Completes beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Lions. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get it back to within 2 possessions. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers make it an 11-point ball game.
Chargers 17.
This one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. Well, the Chargers are pointing. They're excited. And yes, they've got it. 2-score game. Gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Cowboy 80. Go.
Quick throw completed out to the left. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers now within one score in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after
The
catch.
Chargers will line up for the
19
two-point
Tiger,
conversion.
19 Tiger.
All right, they're going to throw for it. What a clutch play late. He intercepts it. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets hauled down.
Those defenders, they're just as excited as the fans when the offense signals they're going for two. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and really show some of that swagger that good defenses have.
And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kid. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 19 tight. Here we go. Set. Panthers.
From the gun, Milrow. Completed over the middle. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
Come on. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks leading by 5. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Deputy. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Viking 18, 12, 50, 60, 19, 18, Max, ready.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Jason Myers.
They're in a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Randy Ryan.
Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. And nearly intercepted as that trick play almost ended in disaster. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down. to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty.
On the set.
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Ready? 19-18.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
Ready?
Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now.
Cougar 19.
Throwing now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Need to keep this drive going. Here's 4th and inches.
Down. Panther 60. Buffalo 18.
Looking to throw it. Buying some time right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. That's a gain of 10, and staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's first down. Escapes out to the left. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, they put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's set up to throw it. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the fight.
And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Well, it sure seems like they have found a wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read, Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and he should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception you don't like, back-to-back drives. That's a really hard walk off the field.
Trying to push deep downfield. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.